Take a look at these here. They're storms. My old lady, she got a friend at TMS right now. So I'll give her a look gander here in just 1 second. Make sure I got it. All right. But for TMS, let's see. We're going to give her a good zoom in right here. But right here, TMS is right here. You're not getting anything right now, maybe a sprinkle, but you do have a nice little storm coming right for you with a big. It's been producing like inch and a half hail, um, but it could change in a moment's notice. Um, it can go from hail to tornadic like that, but it's just severe warned right now. 60-mile-an-hour winds and inch and a quarter hail. But Fort Worth, man, northeast Fort Worth, like North Richland Hills, Hearst, Bedford, Haltom City, y'all are getting hammered by some freaking hail right now. Like that's a lot. I bet you we see it on the CC drop, a big core of yeah, right there, nothing but hail. And that one that's going, it ain't as bad, but you know it's coming. I'm telling you, it's got to be on the lookout. Yep, that storm right here is coming your way. And there's TMS. Dun, 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 dun. We'll back up a little bit and let's see how long before it gets there. Well, actually, I need to figure out how fast these storms are moving. Let's see how fast these storms are moving. What they got it 55, 50 mile, 5 mile an hour, and these storms are moving to. Let's see which way they're going. To the north and east. North and east at 55 mile an hour. So here's that storm here by TMS. Somewhere right under. We'll do 55 mile an hour. So you got about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes for this hail core is going to be right over TMS. But it's not as significant as one in Fort Worth. So just right now it's just looking like a hail event, but we got to also watch these storms popping up in the back here, these cells, because they could go tornadic. But let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Dad gum, get off there. But let's look. Check on velocity, see if anything's trying to spin up anywhere. Got a slight rotation with this storm, not much, nothing to talk about. Other than that, it's just gonna be windy right now and block your head from the falling hail. Excuse me. That's what we're doing. And who whoever is watching, thank you. So we're keeping an eye on it. Nothing too severe right now. It's just a lot of hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind, stuff like that. But nothing tornadic. Just cover your head. Cover your head. You'll be all right for right now. Now these hail cores in Springtown, Hazel, these are the ones that are going up towards Texas Motor Speedway, and apparently there's like some race going on right now, so they'll probably stop the race for that. But we shall see. We shall see, said the blind man. Yeah, TMS is right here. Nothing going on yet. This little cell is going to track up. Y'all are getting light shower, light to moderate showers right now. Um, Fort Worth, though, right now you're getting pelted by hail. We go CC drop, and you can clearly see the hail falling on there. That's some big hail. But Watauga, Bedford, Colleyville, North Richland Hills, y'all getting pelted right now. You know, we can bring it down to the street level. You know, Med Cities Boulevard, Davis Road, or Davis Boulevard, Grapevine Highway, y'all are getting banged on. I know I don't want to say it like that, but y'all are getting a good bit. Hey, I mean, it ain't the most significant I've seen, but see, that's another thing. Right here, you see, these storms are starting to produce lightning. All right, and once they start producing lightning, that means they're starting to get an uptick in strength. So if they start producing more and more lightning, we gotta start keeping an eye more and more on here because this cell here has that signature bean or shrimp, as you would call it, hooked to it. And if this keeps maturing and forming, by the time it gets up here, we can clearly probably get a hook like that. And that's where your tornadoes would come from. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could. But thank you, everybody who is watching. If you're here, say hi in the chat. That'd be awesome. Tell me where you're from, where you're watching from. If you need a specific area of where you want to know what something's going on, let me know. We can look into it. Like my old lady's got a friend right now at TMS, and they are getting some little showers right now. Nothing too much because TMS is right yonder, but they are about to get um, some pretty heavy rain. But the hell's dissipating with this, so we got to keep an eye on all of it. We got storms popping up west of town that's going to be moving into the Metroplex here shortly. Um, all these storms have the potential to do great things. We don't want them to, but it can happen. And then off to my neck of the woods, we got some storms rolling in over here. And this is our main concern is we got a big hail threat over here too. Y'all have a higher potential for tornadoes in the Dallas Fort Worth area. We have a high threat for hail over here, a higher threat. But you never know. Could if the ingredients are right, anything can happen. But let's go back to the storms in the DFW. Hmm. Yeah, Fort Worth, you're getting tore up right now with some heavy rain. But I don't see nothing, no velocities going off the charts. That anything of concern. Check on this cell back here near Putnam. Cisco Eastland, in between Abilene and Eastland, off I-20. Um, this little storm now, this little storm, that's not what I'm looking for right there. This is what I'm looking for. This one here, this storm could have the potential to spin up. So we need to keep a close eye on this storm in between Abilene and Eastland. Currently about to cross I-20. Um, if it starts to form and mature a lot better, because right now it's more of a bow. Um, if it starts to more turn um, and flip, you see how it's starting to get the little dangly bit. If it tries to become more like this, then we're gonna have a problem. But this one storm we're gonna need to keep an eye on because velocities are picking up. Uh, got a little bit of rotation right here um, that may have to be watched, um, and that's kind of like a little hook right there, and that's where we can be seeing signs of a possible rotation picking up. So we'll keep a closer eye on that, see what happens. Right now, it's under a special weather statement, nothing too concerning. But we will keep an eye on that little storm as it approaches the DFW Metroplex. But yeah, so right now, I mean, it's good. We have really no rotation going on in these storms right now. None that I can see that would be of any significance. Might have a tad bit here towards Chico. Nah, that's just a that's a radar oops right there. So, but we're checking all these storms, seeing what's going on. We'll go to this radar here near Frederick and check this storm because that one looks nice. Looks real nice. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on those storms as well. Up here towards Comanche, Addington, Duncan, Marlow, you're under a special weather statement. Nothing severe right now. Probably 40-mile-an-hour winds. This one expires in 1 minute. Let's see. Moving east, 55 nickel size hail. That one ain't really high winds, just hail. Right now, everything's turning out to be a hail event. So lots of hail going on. DFW, y'all got some a minute ago, but the hail looks like it's dying out on these storms, which is a good thing. Today, they had a 10% hatched of EF2 or greater storms in this area. So if all these storms stay subtle, we'll be all right. But this little fella here, this is the one we're gonna watch. It's coming into Putnam in Cisco. We're gonna keep an eye on this little fella because it's got some strong winds in it. It's got some pretty good winds and area of concern of rotation here. Yeah, hey, thank you. Whoever is watching, if you're here, say hello. If you got friends or family and you want to know what the weather looks like in their area, let me know. We will go look at it together. I'm new to this, so give me time. My computer's slow. I understand it. It's not fancy like everybody else's. Sound like a redneck because I'm friggin' from Louisiana, I guess. But keep an eye on all these. Check velocities. Um, And we're getting an uptick in the lightning as well, and that is another key tell of hey, these storms are starting to get a little bit stronger. But I don't know if you can see the lightning uptick with these storms. But nothing really on velocity, which is a good thing. We don't want to see nothing on here. We don't want to see no sporadic, ultra bright colors right next to each other. We don't want to see it. And sporadic and right next is kind of a they don't mix, but hey, it's okay. It happens. Remember, greens are going or winds going towards the radar. Red is going away. That's how we read this. Green is winds going towards the radar. Red is going away from radar. So right here in this little couplet or this little area near Putnam, your reds are going away from the storm. The greens are going toward it. So if these pick up and get brighter colors in there, uh, probably see some rotation. But right now, as it looks, it's not looking that way. Go back here to the DF Dub. Appreciate whoever is watching. Freaking awesome. I don't care if it's one person or a million. We're hanging out. And then we got some storms down here towards Temple and Waco. Trying to pop up. And the further they move north, the more suitable environment for them to grow is. Go back over here towards Louisiana because we got some storms coming our way. But these are supposed to be nothing but hail producers, supposedly. But we shall see because moving off to the north and east. This one here, let's see what you looking like. Yeah, no, see, just what the heck? I reset my freaking radar. Why did I do that? Ugh. And my computer's so slow. Go back to reflectivity. Yeah, these storms are moving off to the north and east. Probably about 55, 50 mile an hour. So, nothing special or severe with these yet, but that could always change in the near future. But Fort Worth, Dallas, the storms are moving about 50 mile an hour to the north and east, more eastwardly. But yeah, TMS, y'all got a race going on right now. And y'all about to get a lot of rain. That's about it. That's about all y'all are getting. But this storm here, you trying, ain't you, little fella? Yeah, you're trying to get your act together. I see you. Winds are picking up. Yeah, that's gonna be one to watch. That's gonna go severe storm in a minute. I can guarantee it. It's going to go severe warned here shortly. It'll probably be for Cisco, Eastland, Ranger, Carbon out in this area. If I had to guesstimate, they'll probably put severe warning on this. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that'd be my guesstimation. But anywho's, we go back over here to these storms where it's lightning and thunder, and y'all probably hearing some loud stuff there in Carrollton, Flower Mound. Got lots of lightning. Like I said, right now it's looking just like heavy rains and a few hail, bits of hail here and there. That's about what's going on. Now this storm here, uh, in between Eastland and Abilene, that's the one that might have potential. It might have some potential. Yep, that's the one we're gonna be looking at because these storms over here, they're not doing much. It's thunderstorms. It's what it is. Just some good old thunderstorms, some rain, some lightning, heavy rain at that though. But it's probably pouring down. Thank y'all for the likes on the stream. I appreciate it. See what we got going on over here. We got a little bit stronger winds coming in Oklahoma, but nothing too concerning at the moment. Go to this radar here in Oklahoma City, Norman. The Norman radar. Yeah. Just, yeah, this little fellow. This is gonna be the little fellow that's gonna try. In my opinion, that's gonna be the little fellow that tries. Yeah. Because if these colors start to tighten up in here, I mean, right now it's pretty broad, um, and it's more of a bow. But this storm is moving this way, not this way. We'll watch it move across. Watch the velocities. You can watch it build up real fast. And see, your winds are coming in from the north, right? But go to reflectivity. The winds were coming in from this direction, right? But watch how this storm moves. It's going off to the east. Oh, something ain't it? So whether or not that has the potential to, if this thing starts to get a bean shape to it, when I mean bean shape, if this all converges and this little tail right here starts to hook more, then we can see possibly see a problem out of this storm. Possibly, but that's not the case right now. That's not what it's doing. It's just Y'all, I bet my freaking mic has been off for like 10 minutes and I didn't even know it. I just turned it back on. Dad gum. But I think they're going to let these expire here shortly. The next area of concern to me would be the supercell out towards Eastland. And these little storms popping up in the back here. This one by down Temple, north of Austin, by Waco Temple. That might be something we have to look at here later. Yeah, see this one, this storm here, uh, northeast northeast of Temple, in Oenaville. We have a little bit of rotation going on here. It's nothing significant at all, but if this sail keeps up, it's already got a hook going on. If this starts to mature and get a lot stronger, we may have a problem out of this one because we do have rotation going on with this storm, and it's slight, super slight, but we have a little bit of rotation going on right over O Onaville, Ainaville. I don't know how you say that, but so the storm over Temple or near Temple, northeast of Temple, we'll keep an eye on. Um, and then of course the storm over here by Eastland. This is the one I think is going to go. I'm surprised it's not severe warned yet. Super surprised because it's putting out some good winds. Like producing hail, it's producing good winds. I don't know why this isn't severe warned yet. Like it was special weather statement, had a special weather statement on it, but that's it. To my opinion, it should have went severe. But hey, SPC knows what's best. Let them, or the National Weather Service, they know what's best. So we listen to them. And whatever polygon they put up, we respect. Respect the polygon. Go back in here to DFW. Like I said, these are just good, strong thunderstorms. Um, Producing hail. Some high winds in some of them. But look at this storm north towards Bellevue. See if we can get a better look at that. Kind of in a radar hole. Bellevue. We'll keep an eye on this storm too. Keep an eye on this storm towards Bellevue, going up towards Nocona. But out here towards Gunner, Dorchester, Howell, Tom Bean, in Texas, y'all about to get slammed with some hail. Bring your pets inside, plants and pets if you can. But a lot of these storms, like I said, these aren't really rotating. They're not tornadic. There's no tornado genesis going on, really. Just good thunderstorm. But, so we go through, we look at all of them, go to velocities, check that, see what's going on. And up here in Oklahoma, we got some storms popping off near Oklahoma City, Norman. Um, like I said, my computer's slow. It's old, like super freaking old. So let's check this storm out. Special weather statement for that. Yeah. What are you? What is that? Oh, it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing there. I was looking towards Walters. But in this storm towards Temple, Got storm right here. We're gonna be watching too. That one, right yonder. See how it's getting that bean shape? This too, this little storm. They can both freaking. Uh, yeah, that's the one I'm gonna be watching the most. This one here, towards in between Temple and Lot. But I'll be back, people.